Hello everyone, now we're going to discuss some important concepts in JavaScript like variables, arrays, loops, objects and functions. Coming to the variables, variables are used to store and manage data. They're created using the varlet and const keywords. So coming to the variables, here we have declared the variables ABC which are defined with the keywords varlet and const and assigned some value. So the var keyword is used to declare a variable. It has the function scoped and globally scoped behavior, and we assign the variable a with an var keyword and printing it in the console. We are getting the output as hello. And here the let keyword is the block scoped variables. It's commonly used for the variables that may change their value. We can reassign the value. Here we declare the variable b and reassigning the value to hello with b and printing it in the console. Coming to the const keyword declares variables that cannot be reassigned. It is the block scoped as well. So we cannot reassign the value which is assigned to the variable defined with the const keyword. When you try to reassign, then you get an error. See, you are getting an error because you are reassigning the value which is assigned to the variable c hello to hello with b. So when you comment it and run, then you does not get any error because you are not reassigning it. And then you can print it in the console. You get hello as an output. Coming to arrays. An array is the data structure used to store multiple values in the single variable. It can hold various data types and allows for the dynamic resizing. Elements are accessed through index starting from 0. So here we defined an array, name, courses, and some values like Python, C, Java, C#, R, PHP, and Node.js. So when you're printing the array in the console, you get like this as an output. So you can access the elements of an array through indices. So here to get the element, starting element of an array, you should specify the index as 0, and to get the last element of an array, length -1 means the last element minus, because the index starts with 0 to n minus 1. So you are accessing Python and Node.js. Coming to the operations performed on an array, so you can perform addition, removal, and so on. So in addition, you can perform two methods, push and unshift. Push adds the element into an array at the last, and unshift adds the element at the beginning. So you can see here, after adding HTML is added at the last because you used here push operation. So before adding the element, the last element is Node.js. After push operation, you get HTML as the last element. So courses.unshift means this adds the element at the beginning of an array. So Python is the first element before adding. After we get CSS as the first element. Later you can remove the elements in an array using three operations: pop, shift, and splice. So pop removes the element at the last of an array, and shift removes the element at the beginning of the array. Splice removes to the specified index including the last specified index. So here you can see that after performing pop operation, here HTML is not there, HTML is removed. Later, after performing shift operation, here no CSS is removed. And after performing splice operation, means he removes the indexes from 1 to 3. Means here C, Java and C# are removed. So these three elements are removed, and you get Python, R, PHP and Node.js as output after printing the array. Coming to functions. A function in JavaScript is the reusable block of code that performs the specific task. You can define it once and then you can call it whenever you need. So in JavaScript, you define a function using the keyword function and function name in parentheses, and you passes any arguments and any parameters if required. So starting, we are defining a simple function with the keyword function and greet, and you are greeting them, and we are calling the function. So you get hello as an output. Here you get hello undefined because you does not define the function. Later, function passing arguments, function greet name. Here name is the parameter you are passing, and hello name you are printing. We are calling the function, you should pass the arguments. So here I am passing Sreeja as an argument, so you get here hello Sreeja. Later, when you want to perform some operations inside the function and return the value, then you use return type functions. In this, here we declared a function with a function keyword and a name add, and passing two parameters to it, 6, 4, while calling the function you're passing the arguments. So you get the output and you're printing it. Types of functions are named function, anonymous function, nested function, and immediately invoked function expression. Coming to the objects, and objects are collection of key value pairs. They are used to group related data and functions together. So here we defined an object named person and defined it with the let keyword. So here the let, we could using the let keyword you can reassign the value, but if you declared with const you cannot reassign it. Here we define name, age and greet. Inside the object you can define a function also. Here you define the function and you're calling it. So here I wrote console.log person.name means the object person inside name is printed in the output, and person.greet means the greet function which is inside the person object is printed. So you can see that we are getting Ram and hello Ram because here the name was assigned to Ram, so you are calling the function that is hello plus name, that is hello Ram. And coming to the loops. Loops are used to execute the block of code repeatedly as long as the specified condition is true. So we all know the syntax, basic syntax of for loop, that is initialization, condition and increment. So here we define the for loop and we are printing the numbers till 4, and here we used while loop. While loop also iterates until the given condition is true. So we are printing the elements until 4. There is the special loop called for of loop. It will iterate against the array and prints the elements. For example, we declare let color of colors means each color has been traced and prints as an output. So we get the output as red, green, blue. So here because we define the array name colors with red, green, blue, and it will trace the elements one by one and prints it in the console, similar to that of the for each loop in Java. So these are some important concepts. Thank you.